Hey my Virgo babies, I am so sorry if I'm going to have to keep pausing this video, but the fireworks have started and my dog is absolutely petrified of them. Um, don't understand why anybody would want to celebrate bonfire night, especially when it's people that I see writing all over social media about the government. Don't make sense really, does it? But, hey ho. So, I am straight away. I want to talk about the Patreon. So, Patreons, I am uploading videos that are the finale of 2024. Seeing what we're setting up going into 2025, which is the 9 year, because we're coming out of that karmic cycle. So they are only going to be on Patreon. They will not be on YouTube. Patreon have now set up this new thing. I used to use it with Vimeo to sell the videos. So what you can do now, rather than subscribe, you can actually buy the videos that you want. So I'm setting that up. I only got the email yesterday, so I've got to read it through and that, but I'm setting that up today. So for those who don't want to subscribe and they just want to buy the videos that they resonate with and things like that, again, always check your sun, moon, rising and your Venus, especially if you're on YouTube, even if you're not watching me. You know, if you're watching, you want a love reading, I don't go into love unless it comes out. Because I read for the collective, a general. If it comes out, I'll touch on it. I'll go into it. I did earlier. I think it was with Taurus. But if you want to go into that, that's your Venus sign. You know, so always check sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. If you don't know how to do it, Google your natal chart. I think it's the first one, Ashta Sofa or something like that. Put all your details in and look for your sun, your moon, your rising, which is also known as your ascending, and your Venus, and then go and check them out. So you need to be checking all four of them, please don't forget. Also, I'm on a beg because I'm trying to put more time into my YouTube, but that means taking time away from my full-time job, which is reading, tarot reading, spiritual ascension readings, meditation, Reiki. So I need to try and get some kind of work-life balance. So I need the traffic on here. So I really do beg and plead that you give me a thumbs up, you comment on the video, you like the video, you subscribe and share the video if you feel the need to share. So I'm going to dive straight in. I am using the You Got This deck first for a message, and then I'm using the Yin Yang Tarot. I absolutely love it. It's as blunt as me. And why not? It's from the Lilith Designs, and we all know I love Lilith. So Virgo, let's have a look. We've got, you are amazing. Just, you are amazing. I like it. I want you to look in that mirror every day this week and just say, do you know what? You are amazing. Now, I'm going into the Yin Yang Tarot for the main Celtic. So, for my Virgos this week, what's going on? Right, we've got two. We've got Pluto bringing in transformation. So, Pluto is going on about it at the minute. But you're going through a transformation, and Pluto is a dark planet, you know, so you're coming from the dark to the light, and you definitely are, because you've got a rebirth coming in winter. I know we're in autumn, but we're bracing on that winter coming in. You're already like kind of 1 foot into it, so you're going through it. There is a massive rebirth coming for you towards the end of this year and kind of following on into 2025. So it's going to be a very interesting like kind of 3 months for my Virgos. So what's crossing that energy is karma, balance and justice. So we're at the end of the karmic year. We're just going to the end, and I keep saying to everybody, I said October and November are just going to be nuts. Well, October itself was nuts. We're in November now. We're on November the 1st, and it is the new moon as well in Scorpio, 111. But I feel like it's just going to, everything, it's not just like the world stage, everything in normal life. So your challenge now is it's to cut them karmic cords. It's to bring justice in where it's needed, and it's to bring that balance into your own life, because you're definitely getting ready for some kind of big rebirth energy. Some of you may be waiting for some kind of karmic justice, but sorry, I've got an hair in my mouth. I just thought of my cat. Some of you may be waiting for karmic justice. I kind of want to say stop waiting. Because if we wait for someone else to get their karma, we put ours on pause, and we can also manifest negative stuff happening to us because we're waiting on somebody getting pain. Allow the universe to just work on its own. You know, we don't see behind closed doors. Don't allow someone else's misdeeds to like kind of pause you from going forward. So why is this coming around now? Because Virgo, it's time for you to be open to receive. You've got to be open. Don't shut yourself down, especially again with them karmic connections. We've got to let go of the karmic connections. We've got to let go of that pain and that need to see that hurt and stuff like that. Yeah, there is an element of, we need justice in this world. We need justice to balance things out, but allow that to come in as it should. You know, just sitting there thinking about it all the time, you're not manifesting it. You know, it's on a different person. You carry on doing yours. And to me, revenge is not, I used to be very revengeful. If you know me in person, you know exactly what I like. Now I just think, do you know what? I'd rather work on me. Even if someone's done me wrong, that's on them. You know, that's on them. I don't need to suffer because of someone else's misdeeds in the past. So let's have a look. Recent past. Yeah, rose tinted glasses have come wide off. You're definitely waking up. Any confusion or illusion, it's like you're seeing through it. You're seeing the truth. You know, so that could be in people, that could be in, you know, certain situations, that could be in yourself, like I was just talking about, your own beliefs, your own form of justice, what we feel like justice is, you know, is very different to everybody else. It's just one of them things. But the rose tinted glasses are off and you're seeing it exactly as it should be now. I like that. There's been an eye-opener energy. Yeah, because at present, I feel like, Virgo, you are distancing yourself. You are retreating. You are, you know, taking the time out, especially from situations that have stunted your growth. You know, so it could be friends, it could be family, it could be relationships, it could be a work environment, you know, social circles. And it's almost like, yeah, the rose tinted glasses are off and these situations are, they don't serve me. They don't serve my higher good. And what you're doing there, because you're creating that distance, use that as a power because it's making you open to receive. Some of my Virgos, they could be, yeah, feeling a bit low because of some kind of distance. But I feel like if you take time out, you're going to see that that distance is a good thing. You know, even so, there could be like abandonment, you know, that type of energy, but you've got to turn that round into a power. Remember, you are amazing. Own that power. And if other people don't see the awesomeness in you and the fact that you're amazing, they shouldn't be around you anyway. You know, make the space for the good that's coming in. Because going forward, so we've got release, surrender, and purge. To me, this is the card of Scorpio because Scorpio is all about that, and we're on the new moon in Scorpio. You're releasing it. You're surrendering it. You're surrendering it. You're letting it go. You're purging it out. So yeah, Virgo, if there is times this week where you're feeling like emotional and you don't even know why, you're releasing. You're surrendering. You're purging. You're allowing things to come to the surface that you don't know, that no longer serves you. It can leave. Again, it's creating an energetic space to be filled. We've got Mercury here bringing in messages and communication. We do have a Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius this year, so in December. So you could be getting yourself ready for that. And I feel like before this happens, before these messages and communication comes in, because I feel like it's from the past, someone that you've distanced yourself from or you've took time out from, you are going through that release, surrender, and purge now, because then when this comes in, you're in a better stance. You're not trauma bonded. You've turned that distance into a power, and it's almost like you're putting. Do you know what, mate? You know, you just carry on being happy. I'm really good where I am now. I feel like you're turning yourself back. So yeah, this Mercury retrograde that's coming up, I do feel, and it is your ruling planet. I'm a Gemini. So Gemini and Virgo, we're both ruled by Mercury. It's bringing in messages, but it's also bringing in the power for you to communicate to the past. The rose tinted glasses are off. You are not being drawn into that energy. I also feel like some of you could be receiving messages in November and December about a past situation being resolved karmically. So yeah, don't wait on the karma. You may be told about it, but don't wait on it happening. Just allow it to happen, because this is your time to shine. Your power now is to nurture and be compassionate towards yourself and the people that are with you. You know, but your power is to be that. It's to be that love vibration. It's not to put hatred or revenge out there. You're returning to love, and in that you become a magnet to the thing that you want. You know, you're releasing that need. Some of my Virgos have definitely got a need for, like, a want of revenge, that type of thing. They're telling you to leave it. Allow the justice. Allow karma to work magic in that sense, because you're going through a rebirth. You're getting ready for it. You know, right now you're literally going through the contractions towards the rebirth. So in autumn, it's like the contractions, the up and the down. You know, I'm a mother of 4. I remember them contractions, you know, like they were yesterday, and all my kids are like adults now. But it's that build up to that energy, that oh, and then it eases off, and it eases off. You're going through that. So yeah, it could be an emotional time, but you're purging. You're purging and you're getting ready for that rebirth. The outside influence is healing, and it's in a child. You need to have fun. It's time to have fun, Virgo. You are going through a healing. You are not allowing people to deflect their energy onto you. Now, you're polishing your mirror. You know, it's about feeding your inner child and having fun. So it could even be the past as in childhood, your teenage years, things coming back in this Mercury retrograde, but you're in a power because you've already released the energy that's kind of stored with that. Because spirits, hopes and feared for you, we've got avoidance and stalemate. I don't feel like you can avoid this anymore. I feel like it's eyes wide open and I'm not avoiding it. It's the sense of I might be avoiding a person or a situation. That's okay because I'm taking a time out. I'm retreating. I'm putting some distance between that. You can't avoid a situation. Don't avoid it because you don't want to be dragging it into next year. You know, now is the time to take the action because your outcome is your self-worth. What are you worth? Looking in that mirror and saying, do you know what? I am goddamn amazing. And I deserve nothing less than that because it's about your expectations. What are you putting out in your expectations? You know, what are you putting out that you want in life? What do you expect? I said that at 11:11 because as soon as you do that, as soon as you are willing to say goodbye to the past and as soon as you are willing to let go of that need for karma on someone else, we've got freedom. And that freedom, that taking a leap of faith in the universe to right the wrongs and, you know, that type of thing, it's going to bring about new opportunities. You know, the winter months are definitely bringing about new opportunities for yourself. You go through the release, the surrender and the purge right now, you go through that rebirth and boom, opportunities, whether they're in love, whatever you are distancing yourself from, you are getting the opposite going forward because you don't need to distance yourself from that. You're learning that you need to be open to receive. So you're going through that energy of opening. But it's not easy. We don't just go open. It's like a process. We do it. And, you know, I'm going back into this midwife energy in my head, but birthing a child, we open, you know, it's the muscles, it's the contractions, it's like, and then it's birth. You're definitely going through birth. Some of my Virgos could actually be pregnant because I feel like a midwife right now. But I hope that helps. So if you do enjoy the reading and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe. Bye.